My name is Sage Tyrtle, and I am an improviser and a professional storyteller. I live in Toronto, in Canada, and I'm part of Pandora's Box, as well as Canada's Next Top Blank.
Hi everyone, my name is Nasir. Welcome to the first video interview of Improv.xyz. Improv.xyz is ICB's initiative to bring all kinds of improv content under one platform. And today we have a very special video interview. And the interview guest is none other than the very amazing Sage Tyrtle. Sage is a storyteller and improviser who has come to Bangalore all the way from Canada. In this interview, I am myself really going to be excited to cover the things that Sage herself knows about improv, has all of these influences that makes her as remarkable as she is today. Hi Sage.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. And to start off with, where and how did you first ever come into contact with improv?
When I was in my early 20s and the early 90s, I used to watch the TV show Whose Line Is It Anyway? And I remember the first time I saw it, I just went, oh, it's different every time. And I was so excited. And there was such a sense, this was the British version, such a sense of joy and playfulness. And I really thought, well, I could never ever do that. But I so admire the people who can. And then as I got older, I've always been a shy person my entire life. I am terrified of talking to groups of people, but that's what I do for a living. And I said that once at the end of a class that I taught, and this little boy, this was in Canada, but the little boy was from India, which I especially loved, and he raised his hand and he said, "Miss, you don't have to be afraid of me." And I'm like, oh, you're everyone I'm ever performing for the rest of my life. I don't have to be afraid of you. It's all in my head. It's such a gift that little boy gave me. So I was shy, and I wanted to find out how to not just be confident in front of crowds, but to find joy in it and playfulness and excitement and tell stories with other people.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that. And coming back to the first time you ever did improv, where was this workshop, and was it something that when you took the workshop you were anticipating you'd receive from it, or was it just for pure fun that you entered into it?
So I was walking down the street in Toronto late at night, and I saw a poster that said free intro 7-week course in improv, and I thought, well, it's free, so
7 weeks.
7 weeks. So how could I possibly turn it down? It was just a promotion that they were running, and so I signed up, and as is my usual way of dealing with crowds, I sat in the corner and didn't talk to anybody. And the teacher came in and introduced himself, and everybody went around and introduced themselves and the reasons they were there. And they got to the guy who was right next to me, and he had done television shows, he had done TV commercials, he had been in acclaimed plays, and I was like, why, in my head, I was like, why are you in the beginner class? Why are you in advanced, and why do I have to go right after you? And so then it came to me, and I was just like, oh, Sage. And so we started the class, and the teacher said, all right, we're all going to get in a circle, and we're going to sing a song. And when somebody tags us up, that person is going to start a new song. And the point of this game is to show each other that we are here for each other, we are supporting each other, and also to come up with songs on the spot. So I'm really excited at this point, because I'm like, we're going to sing songs from Phantom of the Opera and from Cats and maybe from West Side Story. So I actually am brave enough to start to step into the circle, but the kid who has done TV commercials and TV shows, he steps in and starts reciting a hip hop song perfectly from memory. And everybody else in the class, because they're all a good 20 years younger than me, they all start reciting it with him. And then they all start doing the whatever synchronized dances in the video. And I'm just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And the teacher watches everybody tag and come in. The fancy kid, he comes in like 10 times because everybody's like, oh, come back, we love you so much. I really hated this kid. And so then we get to the end, and the teacher turns to me and he says, in the kindest way possible, hey, you haven't gone, will you go? So I take a deep breath and I go into the middle of the circle. And in my head, what's going to happen is I'm going to go in the middle of the circle and I'll say, summertime and the living is easy. But I don't. I say, row, 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 row. And everybody claps like crazy. And I'm like, why are they clapping? It's terrible. And as the class goes on, I get it. They weren't clapping my sad little rendition of Row, Row, Your Boat. They were clapping the fact that even though they could all tell I was terrified, I did sing song. And that was the community I wanted to be part of.
Wow. Overcoming a certain stage fright and that elicited applause. So coming to that very same point, in the initial years of anyone doing improv, we will all be afraid of being on stage, wondering whether the choice we made was the right one or the wrong one. Though later on we realized there is no such thing as a right or wrong in improv. Where and how did you come across that realization at any point of time in your improv journey that what you decided on stage is what it is and you just blanked out any doubt?
I think it was, I had been involved in an improv company that had a very toxic, poisonous, misogynist bent, and that company went bankrupt, and I joined a company that was run by women. And suddenly, all of the hard parts of improv were easy and fun and peaceful, and I have met some tremendous men who do improv. That company was very much the exception rather than the rule. But to just be in that space where they want you to feel like you can do anything and be anything on stage rather than this very hard push towards how do you push the button that makes the audience laugh. It's very easy to make an audience laugh. The skill comes from that laugh of rueful recognition, that laugh of, oh, I have been there, and those laughs are always the biggest, and they're always the ones that make the audience's stomachs hurt because they're laughing so hard. Not that chuckle from a sitcom, but the, oh, that moment, I knew that moment, that's a true moment. So for me, it was to stop trying to push that button and to instead talk about truth, and that's where my excitement in improv lies, is truth.
Fantastic. Now, are there any fantastic moments you remember in any of the improv stage shows you've done?
Oh,
That's like a story you just cannot resist saying.
So my other troupe, we do, it's called Canada's Next Top Blank. It's a reality show, and it's a musical reality show. So we come out and we sing our intro song, and then the host asks one of the people in the audience, what did you want to be when you grew up? Whatever they say, whatever profession, that's what we're all competing to be. And of course, because it's improv, it's not about competing to be an astronaut or a lawyer. It's about our journeys and how, the strange choices that we've made that have led us to be in this reality show. So one day we got superhero. I always wanted to be a superhero. And so everybody comes forward and explains 2 lines why they're in this reality show. So the first person went, the second person, the third person, the fourth person, and it was my turn. And so I came forward and I said, "My name is Miss Evil. I'm not bad in any way." Everybody shouts my crazy. So my entire story arc was trying very hard to convert the only really truly good person to be a villain, just like me.
What is the superpower of Miss Evil?
Oh, she was conniving and manipulative and could convince anybody of anything.
Now, since you've been doing improv for 8 years, I'm kind of sure you must have correlated some of the things that make improv such an amazing art form, and that also coming and joining with the things, with the way we are in our real life. So what are some of the key points you've seen that have worked both ways?
I'm a professional storyteller as well, and I knew going into storytelling that I would be hired to tell stories to children. And though I love folk tales, and I think they're valuable and important and a fantastic way to teach ethics and morals to children, I find them very predictable and very easy to figure out what's going to happen next for the audience. So I would tell folk tales, but of course the kids can tell when your heart's not in it. I thought, how can I make the folk tale really fun for me to tell and really fun for them to hear? And I thought, well, I know how to do improv. Why don't I, instead of telling a folk tale, really just do an improv, a solo improv scene that lasts 15 minutes. So I took a folk tale I really liked, and I found places for the audience to contribute and places that a storyteller friend of mine called it dancing on marbles. You're always trying to find the next foothold so you don't fall over. And once I started doing that, combining my 2 great loves, I had so much more fun, and I found that not just kids loved it, but adults too. Because of course, there is a lot of magic in folktales, but to have a folktale that you get to contribute to, that's especially exciting.
And I also am of the opinion that improv is a lot of storytelling. In fact, the backbone of improv is the way you take story forward, even though it's improvised. So I guess that having a storytelling background, this is like a brush with magic wand or improv. It just aids both it complements each other.
I find that my troupe, my Canada's Next Top Blank troupe, has started to pick up on storytelling cues that they've seen me do. So the amazing piano player, the musical director we have, he looked at my face and he knew I was going to be Miss Evil. And so while he'd been playing very cheerful music for everybody else, then I got very ominous and minor key, and that made me so happy that like, oh, we're telling a story together, but in an unspoken, sudden, spontaneous, exciting way. Step off the cliff and find out what happens.
And who's been your influence when it comes to improv?
Oh, wow. They're all Toronto improvisers.
Right.
There's a team, Ken Hall and Isaac Kessler. They're called Two Man No Show, and they come on stage together with this massive just burst of energy and joy, and often will simply just surf the audience in order to get to the stage. That's how their shows start. And they don't know anything more than we do about what's going to happen for the rest of the show. They both have a very strong background in clown, and that comes through so much in their characters and in their choices, and they are stupendous to watch. Paloma Nunez, she's another Toronto improviser. She absolutely listens like nobody I've ever seen before. She can make, I mean, she's such an amazing improviser, and whoever she's playing with immediately looks like they are also the best improviser in the world, because she's so generous with her skills and is just supporting the other person like crazy. So when you do a scene with Paloma, you don't even feel like you're doing improv. You're like, oh no, I know Paloma for 20 minutes on stage. It was great, right? She's really amazing.
I would say that's just even putting aside the fact that you're doing some kind of a show. If that's how you come out of performance feeling, where you just say you've hung out with someone.
Yes.
I guess that's the most honest improv you could possibly do.
Yes, absolutely.
And is there something about improv that you feel is good advice for anyone starting off pursuing improv anywhere in the world, especially India, since this is for Indian audiences?
When you do two things. First, listen to what the other person has said, and then really react to that, rather than thinking, oh, how can I say the funny thing? Because really reacting is always going to be more interesting for the audience. So to do that, and then secondly, to be willing to actually explore what's going on in the world, instead of tiptoeing on this very narrow line, because that very narrow line doesn't go very far. And then what do we got left? Nothing.
Yeah. Fantastic. That is the interview. Thank you so much, Sage.
Thank you.
It was lovely knowing so much about all these wonderful things you've been up to.
It's been a joy. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Likewise. And thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You can check out more about the improv content we have on improv.xyz. Until next time, bye.